Yeah, let's go to the instance and let's go to attributes. Did you already
Okay.
create an HTML attribute?
XML, yes, I created one. HTML, right?
HTML. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's open it. So did you
Mm-hmm.
try to put some content in this?
No, actually, I didn't understand what to put actually.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Uh, yeah, ignore this editor. Just
Okay.
close it. Yeah. So what we can do is, so we'll try to uh, implement this HTML attribute. At the same time, we'll try to use a recommendation rule as well. So
Okay.
yeah, let's go to a recommendation rule as well in another tab. Yeah, we should create a recommendation rule now. Whatever the HTML attribute we are pointing, it's there on the layout, right? You already put it
Yeah.
on the layout.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
already there.
Okay. Recommendation rule.
Recommendations, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
A
we
new
did a
rule.
Discord new role.
Yeah. Let's say populate HTML or anything. Yeah. Now our intention is to display something in the HTML attribute.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So let's leave it as always true and let's select our HTML attribute in the action part.
Okay.
Define function. Define BML function. Yeah. So the attribute is yeah, before selecting any rule input, let's don't be dependent on any other attributes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, we can
yeah,
also do that without any attribute also.
yeah, we can do that. It's only optional. If you want to use any uh, additional attribute as
Mm-hmm.
dependency, then only you need to include it as rule input. If you are not
Okay.
dependent on any other attributes in your UI, you don't need to include them as rule inputs.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So now you can see above the editor function is expecting a string as return type.
Right.
So HTML attribute is a place where we can show something built through like a web page or anything. It's a kind of web page only, but it's part of our layout.
Right.
Part of you can think it as iframe or something like that. So it will be
Mm-hmm.
part of our layout.
Right.
So in this, we need to project something as the attribute itself is saying HTML attribute. So whatever we are projecting to it, it should be always in the form of an HTML script.
Mm-hmm.
So what you should be returning? You should be returning a string which consists of HTML script.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
So what is the syntax for return type? We just need to write the return keyword.
String.
Yeah, return. Yeah, space in double quotations. Whatever the string we want, we can put it.
Yeah.
So let's take a sample HTML script. Can we define header one h1?
Mm. I don't know. HTML I never worked.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I can tell you, or
Okay.
I'll ping you. Yeah,
HTML.
whatever
There
the
is a
HTML.
something HTML. There is a website, the W3 website, right?
Yes, yes,
Let's.
yes.
Okay. So.
Yeah, I just pinged you. You can put that string,
Okay.
copy it and put it in your return statement, and make sure you edit it. So I gave the wrong like tag. Yeah, h1, and it should
H1.
be h1 as well.
H.
Yeah,
H1 only, right? Yeah.
Copy the same thing and put H2 as well, so that we can see the difference. Copy the same thing and paste
Mm-hmm.
it at the end, the same HTML with H2 tag. Yeah, yeah,
Like this.
yeah.
So do we need to concatenate or not required? Some kind of.
No, it's a string. It will ignore the space.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Validation is done. Save and
yeah.
close.
Add,
Okay.
update, come down and update.
Update and back or okay.
Yeah, update.
Okay. Populate HTML. So now we have to deploy it.
Yeah. So along with BML, what we should be like good to have the basics is like XML,
Mm-hmm.
SSL,
XML. Okay. HT,
JavaScript,
H, JavaScript.
HTML,
Okay. Okay.
CSS.
One second.
Yeah, you want to note?
Yeah. Let me
Yeah,
practice
yeah,
like HTML,
yeah, yeah. HTML, CSS,
CSS. Okay.
JavaScript,
JavaScript,
XML,
XML. Okay.
XSL.
XSL. This one?
One
XSL.
minute. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So apart from BML, we better have this knowledge as well.
Okay. So did we do the no deploy? 2345 on this. Yeah, now it's coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
So similarly,
So,
we can include CSS styling in the same HTML attribute to
mhm.
make the color different or font weight different, font size different, like that.
Yeah, yeah, using the CSS and Java
Yeah,
HTML.
we need
Yeah.
to learn like HTML and CSS, and we
Hmm.
can return in this whatever wherever we are returning this string as part of a recommendation rule. So we'll include
Hmm.
whatever the styling we want in terms of HTML and CSS. We can return that.
So basically, the purpose is to display some kind of images or kind of a thing, right?
Yes,
Final output.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes,
So
yes.
take all these values, maybe okay, the final product how look like any background of this kind of requirements,
Yeah, there will be a lot.
mhm,
Sometimes we need to showcase some information or summary to the user. Okay, so in that
mhm,
case, for example, take approvals only. Okay, in
mhm,
approvals, so we will be having different reasons
mhm,
in real-time business. So we will be having this as the reason. For example, if the total value is 500 rupees,
mhm.
user can ask for discount up to 10%.
Right.
If the total value is 20,000 rupees,
Hmm.
user can ask discount up to 4% or 3%,
Mhm.
like that. So we can
Right.
showcase our reasons to the sales user
Mhm.
in HTML table, so that he will
Okay.
understand at the time of preparing the quote or something. So he can get to see the table. So basing on that, his total value, cart value, so he can try to ask for that kind of discount.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, see, simply when in Swiggy or Zomato apps, we add our items right to the cart page. So basing on our
Mm.
cart value, it will show like applicable promo codes.
Right, right.
So such
Okay,
kind of
same.
information, like at the time of approval, so he can ask, yeah, I am eligible for this total cart value, so I can ask for 10% discount and I can send for an approval. So basing on that,
Hmm.
it will be get approved
Okay, okay, got it.
like that. That is one example,
Hmm.
and we will be having a lot of examples. For example, uh, in configuration only, you want to
Hmm.
display some array set,
Hmm.
some table kind of structure. You need the help of attributes, right? If it's a
Right.
simple, it's just for a display purpose, but not much use case, not much into logical things and all. So you don't need to
Mm.
create array set and with respect to array attributes. If you have
Yeah.
a 5 by 5 column of 5 by 5 table data, you need to show.
Mm.
For that, you need to
Mm.
create an array set, array controller, and 5 attributes as well.
Right.
You need this
Yeah.
array
So
set setup when you want to
yeah.
use this data in any other place by reference.
Mm. Mm. You got it. I
But you
think
don't
there is
want
so
this.
many ways. Yeah. So many ways of displaying. So basically, it is displaying, and even the link also we can create in a link and for
Yeah,
moving to
yeah,
next.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. In the
Right.
configuration page, if someone we are configuring products, if some information we want to show explicitly to the
Mm.
user, so instead of putting all that information beside our image or part, you can put some hyperlink and you can refer to the respective website of their business
Correct. Yeah. Okay.
by
Yeah.
keeping a hyperlink. Yeah, that is also one use case.
Mm. So basically, I see a lot of simplification, like rather than using
Yeah,
then.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so now, so here you try to put a static content, but if you want to reference any other objects in this HTML attribute,
Mhm.
so we should be having that particular object in this tool itself, no? For this
Mm.
kind of thing and lot other purposes, we have something called file manager here.
Mhm. Yeah, I see that
So go
file
to,
manager. Yeah,
yeah, go to the admin page.
I see somewhere else file manager. Yeah. So, okay. So whenever we add the file, it will give the path or
Yes,
basically.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Basing on the folder, which folder we select here or a new folder we create here, so we can put different images or XSL files, XML files, JavaScript files, CSS
o-
files, anything. Whatever we
Okay.
want to
So,
store, we can keep
mhm.
it here. So instead of uploading a new image, let's try to open an existing one. So open this company.png, the first
So
one,
can
click
we?
on it.
Okay.
Okay,
Company.
okay, there is some image here. So let's try to use the same or
Okay.
anything. Yeah, this part.
Yeah.
So if you click on that link, you will get to see the complete path in the URL. Click on any image.
This
Yeah,
one
see
we have to
in the
take.
URL you can see the complete path.
Okay.
So yeah, let's try to put some image as well so that we can get use of file manager as well. So take this path and copy it and paste it in your notepad or somewhere. Yeah.
Okay.
So go to our HTML attribute. I'll send you image related tag. 1 minute. Yeah, you can put this in our rule recommendation rule at the end of. Okay, yeah, you can remove
So within codes, I have to
that.
use it. The file name.
Yeah, the path. Yeah, the path you need to place, and
Is it
make sure you put single quotations there. Double quotations we already have it, right? So
again a
here,
single quotation? Two side.
yeah, single quotation. Yeah, yeah. Remove double quotation. Existing double quotation you can remove. You just need to keep single quotations. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Now
It's valid.
Now you can save and close. So there will be a lot of scenarios to use business related images. So this is how we store images in our file manager, and we show it on the configuration.
It's completed. Why it is not? It's
Did
deployed.
we deploy?
Oh, we deployed, no? Just now.
Can you please clear the cache once? Cache of the browser.
Browser data,
Yeah, that will be fine. Browsing data.
cookies and site data. Okay. No. So
Can we go to the rule once? Okay.
maybe
Open
we have not
edit.
updated, I think.
Oh, you didn't update?
Yeah, I didn't update.
Okay. Okay.
1 second. So this is correct only.
Yeah.
Save,
Save and
browse.
close. Everything is fine.
Here we have not updated. Update and back.
Okay.
So now we have to deploy it one more time. Yes. Okay. So the same way, I think even we can display the images to our like let's say start over. So living furniture. If I want to make a like a picture here, okay, I can
Yeah.
add it using the recommendation
Yes.
or
Not
any.
recommendation rule. Here,
Okay.
this is a home page, right? If you
Mm-hmm.
want to put something here, you need to use the description of your model. Living
Okay.
configure living is your model, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the time of creating your model, you will be having a description field there.
Okay.
Go to the product family.
So here you want to say here is not required.
Yeah, product family.
Uh,
Uh,
product catalog
Catalog.
definition.
Yeah, yeah. Go to your product line. Go to your model.
Okay. So here, if I wanted to
No,
use,
still you need to go to the model. You didn't go to the model yet. You are in the
okay.
product lines.
Okay. Yeah, these product lines only here, I
Yeah,
think.
now you are in your model. Now click on your model, not the drop down, directly on your
Okay.
model. Yeah,
Okay.
now you can see the description, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here you can
So,
click on edit HTML.
oh, okay. Okay. This option is here. Okay.
Yeah. So here you can
Okay.
put your image or whatever the text you want to show for your model.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Super. So I have to observe so many other things. So this, what is a part ID, partner organization ID, service part ID?
Uh, those will all be like given at the time of when you like deal with the parts, different parts in your tool. So you
Mm-hmm.
can like mention what is this model represents. For example, if you are
Okay.
buying this living model, if this model is completely directly recommending a part, your desired part, so you can use those IDs
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like mostly we rarely use it. Like like whatever the product projects we did, so I never used it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it is still comes in the hierarchy only, right? The part and other things may come into
Yeah, yeah.
further
No, parts
hierarchy.
are different. They are different, but it will be tagged to your hierarchy. Part is
Mm-hmm.
an independent item.
Okay.
That
Part
part,
is a
uh,
yeah,
yeah.
independent.
If your business is having 1,000 parts, out of the 1,000 parts, you will refer one part here. That part
Mm-hmm.
is saying your model is saying whenever customer comes to this hierarchy, this particular model, I will sell this
Mm.
part. This is what tool is saying.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, So this is okay. Okay.
Yeah, HTML attribute, and that's how we can access the files, whatever the images business gives us for each part. So we can showcase that part images like that. Store in file
Okay.
manager, use the path, and refer it in our wherever we want.
Right. We can
Like
add as
submit
many as
description of the
like
fields, or it can be HTML attribute.
yeah. So we can add as many as sir. Is any restriction here? Or?
No, no, I never came across any restriction here. We can create as many, we can add, dump as many folders, as many files we want.
Okay. Yeah, it is required as per the business, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
and
Okay.
that is how HTML attribute. So we'll do one thing. So we'll have like if time permits, we'll take like basic string or something like that, or you can try in your free time. Take a string which has a delimited data like part number, part name, price, something like that. Some string of
Mm.
multiple rows of delimited
Mm.
string. You can try to put some logic in your recommendation rule and try to populate an HTML attribute, HTML table.
Okay. So you want me to display some value? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I can
okay.
give you a question and what is the output, so you can try that.
Sure.
Yeah, and yeah, let's get to the attributes again.
Okay.
Yeah, I did you create a single select pick list also already?
No, no. Single.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can create one. Yeah, give some name options or
Single select menu.
field.
You are saying?
Single select menu. Yes, not single select menu. Single select pick list. Single select menu we did a lot, right?
Yeah.
Single select.
Single multi-select. Okay. Single select pick list. Okay.
Yeah, single select menu and multi select menu are nothing much difference. Like options will be the same. In the single select menu, you are able to choose only one value on the UI, but multi select menu, you can choose multiple values on the UI. That's the only
Hmm.
difference. Single select pick list is somewhat different. So let's see that
Okay.
as well. The
Okay.
rest of all are similar attributes only. HTML is somewhat different, and single select pick list is also somewhat different. Yeah, single select pick list, ATTR or something, you can put anything. Yeah. Yeah. So here in single select menu or multi select menu, you will see in the attribute editor, you can enter some values of options to see on the UI.
Hmm.
But here, you won't see such feature here. You can't enter values here. You just need to
Oh,
create attribute. Just come down and add.
hmm.
You just selected
So
single select picklist. Just come down and click on add.
here,
Not here, at the bottom of the page.
okay, add. Okay,
Yeah. So single select pick list, below the description, you can see domain, variable, display, and all these columns.
yeah, yeah.
So
Domain variable
yeah, this is
display.
the place where you can tell what are the values this single select pick list attribute can show. How you
Mm-hmm.
can say by mapping your data table to it.
Okay,
So let's pause this here and go to the admin page and see data tables as well, like how they will be. Data tables is an independent concept, but single select pick list attribute is tied to data tables.
okay. Data
Yeah,
tables.
developer tools, data tables. At the top right side, developer tools, data tables.
Mm-hmm.
So here on the left side, you can see all the list of data tables what were created so far.
Mm-hmm.
We already saw the screen, right, for BOM tables. So
Right.
this is the place where we came to the data tables, and in this, a few tables are related to BOM. So
Mm-hmm.
here you can put you can create data tables as per your business as you want. So
Mm-hmm.
here there is a limitation also, I guess 50 or 100 tables, something like that. There will be default limitation. If in case
Mm-hmm.
you want more, you can raise and service request with your Oracle. So business, if needed, so it will raise the request and they will pay and they will get access.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's try to create a data table by clicking on the plus left side. Yeah, if the limit is still there, it will allow us to create. Let's see if the limit is there or not. You can write SSPL options. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Description you can ignore. Click on OK.
So target folder is not required, right? Default.
Target folder is default. We can leave it like that.
Already
Already
being
being
used.
SSPL space options. We should be careful in writing data table names. So this will be used in our logic also. When we are writing code, we'll use this data table name in some
Okay.
use cases. Remove space SSPL options. Just try this.
Okay.
Yeah. So now the data table got created. Now we need to specify what columns this data table should have.
Okay.
So data table is a structure which is nothing but it has a set of columns and rows, right?
Hmm.
Each row will have your specific data and each column will determine what is your data type, what is your
Data.
data meaning, right? So
Right.
similarly, first we will create a schema, nothing but our columns, list of columns. So as we are in schema tab, click on plus. Yeah. So for our use case, our intention is to creating a data table to support our pick list attribute, right? So
Hmm.
let's keep the column name as options. Column name as options. In the previous column, you can see a drop down, which is nothing but the data type of this particular column. You want to store integer, float, string,
Good.
etc.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's leave it as string, and now let's click on
This is
save.
not selected. Okay.
Yeah. Data type, column data type we selected, and column name also we set. Now just click on save. Save right side top. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now the column got added. Now we need to insert data in this. So go to the
Hmm.
data tab, left side to the schema tab. Yeah. So here click on plus. Yeah. So we can put some options, some random test one, test two, or 1, 2, 3, or whatever. Also click plus, and yeah, you can add as many records as you want. Let's enter three values or something. Yeah. Now we can save and then deploy. So once you deploy it here, then only your new changes will reflect in your logic. Otherwise, whatever
Mhm.
the old photo copy of this old structure of this data table is there, that will be accessible. If it's a new
Okay.
table, you can't access it until it's deployed. If it's an old table, if you put some changes, if you are directly using it, whatever the old status of your data table is there, that can be accessed. Whatever your new changes will be there, those won't reflect.
Mm-hmm.
For example, we deployed with 3 records, right? If we use
Mm.
this in our logic, we will get those 3 records. If we turn this 3 records into 5 records, but we won't deploy, even though we try to use it and see on the UI, in that case, only old 3 values will come, not the new values.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Only whatever the last deployed status of the data table is there, that will only reflect on the UI.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So this deploy option is new actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
So far you saw 3 deployments. One is product family, one is home page, and this one
Yeah.
is data table.
Data. Yeah.
Yeah. So now let's go to our attribute, which is there in the previous tab or somewhere. Uh, no, go to the other attribute. We already opened, I believe. Did we close that? SSPL creation.
This one. Singles.
Yeah, this is.
Okay.
Yeah. In the domain, single select to list domain on the left side. Click the drop down and choose our data table. I believe you can come to the bottom. It will be there at the bottom, I guess. Scroll down.
SSPL, right?
Yeah. Just scroll down. Oh, it's not there. Better we refresh this page. Okay. If you want, you can copy the attribute name and refresh the page. Okay. No, not that one. Come down. We did put SSPL options or something.
SSPL option is not coming actually. Maybe this page has to be refreshed. No.
Yeah, yeah. Let's refresh the page.
So how do we do that? Back and
No, just
can
just refresh F5.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Variable is
we can leave it
options.
like this. But we have only one column, so everything is like that.
Yeah.
So now,
Okay.
whatever this pick list is there, so this will fetch values from the SSPL options data table.
Okay. So
And
yeah.
what it will
Yeah.
display here, you can see the fourth value is there, right? Display field
Yeah.
after the,
Display field.
yeah. Whatever the column we
Okay.
select here, those values it
Yeah.
will display.
This is the column name. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So now click on add.
Here because attribute is required.
No, at the bottom one. Yeah, add. Yes. Oh, wait. This is thinking we are trying to create a new attribute. Let's go back and come to it again. Go back. Just get back from this page. We already have the attribute. It is thinking new attribute as we refreshed. Cancel.
So how do we
Cancel. Yeah. Come down. Yeah. Open our attribute. So now select our data table. Domain name. SSPL options. Yeah. Yep. Now click on update. Yep.
okay.
If it's already there on the UI, let's see on the UI.
No, it's not there. We have to do,
Okay, okay. There's a new attribute, right? Okay, fine. Yeah.
so
Let's
here
put it on
update
the
is
left.
required, right?
Not needed.
Okay. Okay. Okay, it is coming to this page. Why?
Yeah, sometimes it behaves weird like this.
I'm just adding a second actually after the furniture items.
Anywhere we can put.
Save back. Now we have to deploy it. Completed.
So what can be the answer to tell when to deploy at product family level, when to deploy at homepage level? What can be our simple answer?
So at the home page only when you configure the product family. Okay, whenever you change the product family, then you have to deploy at the family level. When you create a new product family, so you have to deploy at the home page level.
What if I create a new model?
New model also, no, if you deploy that product family, that will be fine, right? Because you already deployed at the home page level.
Okay, I will tell one more definition. So then you
Mm-hmm,
say we both are on the same page or not. Okay.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
If there are any hierarchical changes, we need to deploy at homepage level. If there are no hierarchical changes, we need to deploy at product family level. Are
Okay,
we both on the same page?
no.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah. So whenever there is a hierarchy change, we have to deploy at the home page level.
Yes. It can be product
So,
family. It can be product
mm,
line. It can be new model. Anything.
new model. So in that case, we have to deploy it two times, right? We have to deploy at the hierarchy level and deploy at the home page level.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Both because it's a new model. It's also a change in the product family, right? So product family
Mm,
we should deploy. As it's
got
also a
it.
hierarchical change, we should also deploy at homepage level.
Right. Got it.
Yeah.
Now it's clear. So the data is coming here like this. Okay. So rather
Yeah.
than like static data, maybe
Yes.
um, so we can use the data tables, wherever
Yes.
possible, so to avoid the
Yes.
updates or something. So because in a
Yeah.
coding level,
So
go and
yeah.
updating is not easy. So maybe the same configuration we used multiple levels, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Identification
We
would be.
prefer uh,
Mm,
sometimes we prefer this SSPL because
mm,
in future, for example, we have 50 options. Okay, if we
mm,
create menu attribute, we
mm,
developers are required for a business to do this change because they need to open product family, they need to open attribute, do some changes, do deployments and all, right?
mm, mm,
So this is kind of a developer or administrator work.
right.
So
Mm,
if it's a data table, if it's a single select list, any random person who just know the Excel sheet, so they can come and upload, right?
right. Yeah.
Yeah, they just need to prepare an Excel sheet which matches the template. So they just need to upload that file.
Upload.
No business
Yes.
knowledge required. Nothing needs to be deployed.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a kind of flexibility. Like sometimes we create SSPL as well, so
Mm-hmm,
that make the business people work easier.
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
right.
And
Okay.
this
Single
is
select list.
regarding SSPL and HTML attributes. So data tables. This is how we create and we organize. So basing on our requirement, we will create different data tables. But we should come to data tables again because we just created a data table and we just mapped it to an SSPL attribute, right? But we
Mm.
didn't discuss about coding of the data table. So we should also discuss a coding part of data table, nothing but not just BML. We should take the
Mm-hmm.
help of BMQL. So BMQL is
Okay.
a subset of BML.
Mm-hmm.
BML is nothing but Big Machine's language. BMQL is nothing but Big Machine's query language.
Sorry. Come again. BML.
BM, BML is nothing but Big Machine's language.
Okay.
BMQL is nothing but Big Machine's query language.
Query language. Okay. So we
Yeah,
also use a query language.
yeah. To get the information from the data tables, we that is the only thing we can communicate with the data tables. BMQL.
Right. Okay.
It is not a different language. It is just mainly focused on one particular BML default function, nothing but
Mm.
called as BMQL. So that function, we will using that function, we will do all these queries or communications to the data table
Mm-hmm.
in BML only.
Got it. Okay.
That's why it's just a subset of BML.
Okay. So where do we?
Yeah,
So we write that BMQL in functions only, right? Basically, or
yeah.
somewhere
Here
else
only,
also.
anywhere in the tool, any BML, any editor where you can write the BML, you can write BMQL.
Okay. Suppose if I want to create our my own function, maybe like a, so that we go and create at a BML library level.
Yeah. If it is not related to any use case, you just want some individual BML script. So in that case,
Mm.
what you can do is in the admin page, at the right side top, developer tool section, BML library
Yeah.
is there, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
There you can write your logic. It stays
Okay.
independent unless you refer it anywhere.
Right. Okay.
And
So do we?
those functions will be accessible either in your configuration or also in your commerce as well.
Okay. So you mean to, like in scenarios, do we people go and create over their own libraries?
Yes, many times.
Okay. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
example, we wrote code in the recommendation rule, right?
Hmm.
So that is to populate one attribute. Okay.
Hmm.
If the logic, whatever we use there, like for
Hmm.
example, it is having 100 lines, and out of those
Hmm.
100 lines, 50 or 60 or some lines are common in setting
Hmm.
another attribute also, and in
Hmm.
setting another attribute also, like that 10 or 15 attributes are there, similar logic, but the end values are different. So in that case, you need to dump your 50 lines in all those 10 attributes, action scripts, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
You
Right.
are using the recommendation rule and populating an attribute recommendation rule. Okay, that
Hmm.
is for one action attribute. The same logic is used for 15 attributes.
Hmm.
It means all those 50 lines should be wrote in 15 action scripts.
Hmm.
So in this case, what we can do, this 15 common related logic is there. We will simply put it in a BML library function, and we'll use that. We'll just invoke that library function name in that recommendation rule instead of writing
Okay.
all 15 areas. So we'll just create it here. We'll use that name and we'll refer in our all 15 rules so that we
15
won't
rules.
need
Yeah.
to write the repeated logic again and again
Right. Yeah. Got it.
like that. So,
Super.
okay, let's do one thing. Uh, as anyhow, we created a BML, data table. So let's create
Hmm.
a BML util as well. Okay, click on that
Hmm.
in the new tab or here. Yeah, anything is fine. So these are all the existing utils what were created so far. Okay, let's come down. Yeah, let's click on add. Yeah, give some name like BMQL query or test BMQL or something like that.
Okay. Or you want to change something else?
No, that's fine, but it's not. You can simply write
Okay.
BMQL
BMQ.
testing, and we should also be careful in using the keywords. This may create conflicts. For example, BMQL is a default function, right? So better
Right,
we
right.
avoid keywords in these areas. Yeah, BMQL testing. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah. For return type, let's leave it as string. So here,
Mm,
one more thing you observe here. So far, you open different BML editors, but there, and before the editor, you see one line. Return type should be string. Return type should be
mm,
boolean. Like that, you saw one line, right?
right.
But here you don't have that line. Instead of that line, you have an option to choose your return type because this is
Correct.
a independent script. You can use it for
Right.
any purpose. So
Any
if you want
purpose.
to
Okay.
return an array, you will select array. If you want to return a string, you will select string. If you want to return a boolean, so in conditions, rule conditions you wrote, the return type is boolean, right? You return true or false.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, we can return boolean, choose return type as boolean, and we can return true or false like that.
Okay, these are the arrays, right? When there
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
brackets.
yeah, yeah.
So
So
these are
whatever
the
the return type,
images. Two
yeah,
brackets are there. These are the uh,
two-dimensional array.
two-dimensional array. Okay.
Yeah.
String, dictionary, integer, dictionary. Oh, what is a dictionary?
Dictionary is nothing but see in array is a collection of elements, right? So in
Right.
that array you will put multiple values, but
Mm.
dictionary is also a collection of elements but not just values. It exists in key value pairs.
Key
For
value
example,
pairs.
you have students in classroom. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you want to store the marks of student, total marks of the
Mm.
student. Okay, you have five
Mm.
students.
Mm.
So that you will take an array student marks array, and in that you will put all your student marks, for example 50, 75, 99,
Right.
98, 26, like that, five
Okay.
values. This is array.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to know which marks are which student, if you are using arrays, what you should do, you should create two arrays.
Mm-hmm.
One array is students array, one array is student marks array. In the first array you will write Anil, Karthik, Ramesh, Mukesh, Suresh, like that.
Right. 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 Right.
In the
Yeah.
second array, 50, 25, 99, 98, 96.
Mm-hmm.
So when you
Correct.
use your logic, you will be loop on these two arrays, and you will blindly like assume if I'm looping on my first array, so index is one, so Karthik will get 50 marks because index in the second array is 50. First index is
Mm.
50 marks.
Mm-hmm.
So in the students list, second index is Anil. Second attribute, second index is 75 marks. So Anil will get 75 marks. That you can relate, right?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Yeah, that's how you should relate. But if you skip arrays and if you use dictionary, how you can store in dictionary is like uh, dictionary's first value will be Karthik colon 50.
Mm-hmm.
Second value will be Anil colon 75. Like that.
Right. Right.
In dictionary, your values will be key value pairs. Each value will have two parts. One is key, one is value.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Okay.
That's the difference.
Okay.
So when
I
you
got.
use dictionary, so you'll get to know how to use, how to pull the value, how to set the value, like that. You can see difference in using dictionaries and arrays.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get back to our BMQL test. You are saying something?
No. No.
Okay. So leave the parameter and parameter types. So these are all like when you want to send some inputs to this BML library, but let's ignore for them now. So come
Mm-hmm.
down,
Okay. Here you add
put
code.
some line return empty, and above that write our logic. Return empty. Not single quotations, double quotations. Yes. Yeah. Above that, write our logic. So we have a data table. So we need to handle it in this logic. So how we can
Mm-hmm.
do is above written, just go to the beginning of the written and press one enter. Yeah.
Mm.
So here, if you want to print something and see in the debugger, you can see the output. Okay. So here,
Okay.
write print space Anil or something.
Sorry.
Write print. Print is a keyword. Okay.
Okay.
Written is a keyword, right? Similarly, print is also a keyword. Print
Okay.
space
Space.
In double quotations, you can write anything. Anil, India, whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Every statement should end with,
Yeah,
yeah.
semicolon.
Yeah. Scroll up a little bit. Yeah. In the tabs, you can see attributes, function wizard, and the other one, debugger, right?
Debugger.
Open, click on
Yeah.
debug. Now click on run on the right side console part. Click on run. What? Unspecified property name. Just go up.
Unspecified property for name.
Print. Is the syntax correct? Print. Okay. Return empty. Okay. Scroll up. We give the name and variable name as well, right? Go up. Go up. Yeah. Name, variable name we give.
Property name. What is a property?
No.
Maybe we'll use some test. Why? Can we change it?
Okay. Simply put testing. Okay.
Okay, testing.
Click on run again.
1 second.
Yeah. Variable name can be different. That's fine. Yeah. Click on run again. No. Something is
Unspecified
wrong.
for name. Where is the name?
Mm,
There's no
Is our
unspecified.
syntax correct? Print. Okay. Space. Okay. We are printing a static string. Okay. Semicolon is there. Return is there. And return type is string. So we are returning empty. Mm, did we select anything on attributes? Just go to the attribute tab. Did we click on anything?
No, we have not
That,
selected.
okay, that's fine. Function results. No, everything is fine. Can you refresh this page once? I'm checking 1 minute.
None. Second. Hello. Yes. Speaking. Uh, yeah, Raj. I'll give you a call after 30 minutes. Okay, I'm in a call. Sure. Okay. Sure.
Anil, I tried. I'm not getting any error. Okay. Did you refresh the page?
Yeah. So I
Okay.
didn't. Okay. Let me add here.
Just, yeah, just return empty. Don't write anything. Just return empty in the editor. Yeah. Yeah. Now go to the debugger and just click on run. That's weird. I never seen that error. Yeah, it's
Okay.
working. Okay. Now
Okay.
just go to
Maybe
the
hello world was not issue. Maybe.
no, no. Okay, write the same hello world now in your written or print. I don't think that's any string we can write. Print you can put it as a small letter only. There is no
Okay.
requirement of capital.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's working.
Anyway, we got it coming.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe yeah, something wrong. I'm not sure why that error came.
Okay. So
Okay.
here validate and add it. That's it, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So whatever it is, like if you are adding some specific attributes, so we can add the attributes. Like that means like
yeah.
those are we are referring into the script.
Yeah. If we are dependent on any logic basing on any attributes values that we can import. But remember one thing, this is a global library function, right? This is a util. This util you can access
Global
anywhere.
library.
Yeah, as this
Yeah.
is a global library,
Mhm.
you can't use your commerce attributes or configuration attributes here.
Okay.
Just click on add attributes button. You will see all the system attributes only. System name or site name or date, something like that. Just click on one attribute. Yeah, drop down. Yeah, these are
Oh,
all the
this is.
default attributes, system attributes. You can't use your whatever the attributes you create in configuration or commerce because this script is an independent script, right?
Session ID,
The
time
general
zone.
part of logic, what you want, that only you can write and you can relate it to your recommendation rule or action script or anywhere. You can refer and then use your logic there. It's like
Yeah,
skeleton
maybe.
you can build, real time attributes you can pass.
Let's say maybe I want to know like which user it is. Based on the user, I want to
Yeah,
do some action,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So you
Okay,
just
that's
need to write, assume some XYZ is your user and write all the logic. And in real time, either in configuration or commerce, you can pass your username to that util and then you can use it.
got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that. Uh, just yeah, come to that first line. So after that first line, so let's see BMQL.
like this, even.
Yeah, yeah, there also that's fine. Print
Okay.
space double quotations.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, remove double quotations. We will just use only the straightforward function. Write BMQL. I lost the screen share.
Is it? How come?
Yeah, yeah. Now I can see. Yeah, BMQL. Uh, open parenthesis,
Mm-hmm.
close parenthesis, and semicolon, and in between parenthesis, put double quotations. Yeah, there you can write select star space star
Okay.
asterisk
Mm-hmm.
from
From.
our data table name SSPL options. Yeah, now run it.
Okay. Super.
Yeah, you can see your data table, like whatever is there, you can select all these values. So similarly, we'll do different operations like select only few columns or select all columns means you can put star. Select few columns means you need to write column name, and you can put where conditions like how many records you want to fetch, and like
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah, there will be a lot of BML BMQL use cases. Basing on that, we can work. Yeah, as we are having only one column, so we don't see any difference if it's star or options, but both will work.
Just
If we have multiple columns and we put only options, then we'll get only one column.
like that work order by.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
Join servers.
keyword is wrong. You can put where clause.
Where is mandatory? Huh? Like if I want
No,
to
no,
use order.
no, order is different, where clause is different. If you have multiple columns, you can, for example, yeah, equals to test one. Options
Is it
is a column name is wrong.
like there's a case sensitive?
Yeah,
APTAS.
yeah, it's case sensitive because column name, right?
So I think we always use BMQL is being used in line 1, column 7. Okay.
Oh, column name.
Query.
Mm,
It was working. Equal to test 1. Maybe here, maybe problem. Single
no,
quote or something.
that's correct only. No, you remove double quotation of ending double quotation.
Okay, where it should be here.
Yeah. Now try. Yeah.
Okay, super. Okay.
If you
So
want to see
now,
all the operations,
okay. So
uh,
suppose I want to get this options value into some variable. Okay, I can declare some variables, play around and return. Let's say options one, I'm using some value. Okay, like
okay.
this. We use in PL/SQL into some variable LV local
No,
variable.
no, we can't.
Like okay, not
We can't do
possible.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So
we
this
need to.
this value this value I'll get here. Okay. Then I'll play around this value and check it. If the value is this one, then I want to do some action or maybe some kind of a thing.
Yeah. Once we retrieve, once line number one is done,
Hmm.
then only whatever the data is there, then you can do any actions there. You can't assign in the
Okay.
BMQL function itself to your variable. For
So
example,
now as I'm displaying the test printing, so I don't want to print this value, but I want to take this value and verify with some other value. How do we do that?
yeah, for that we need to loop on the record set. Whatever this BMQL function is there, this
Hmm.
BMQL function will return your every function will return something, right? So this
Hmm.
BMQL function will return your record set. Whatever this
Okay.
print BMQL function is there, your line number one, that is printing a record set.
Hmm.
If you want to access any value of that record set, you need to loop on the record set and then you can access the values row wise.
Okay.
By looping
So
on the record set, you can access the values row
okay.
wise.
Okay, let's say that I have a couple of users, assuming that, okay. So test
Okay?
one, test two, test three are the users. Okay. My
Yeah,
test one is a manager and test two is a, senior manager. Test three is
yeah,
kind of a president kind of a thing. Okay.
yeah,
So if the configuration run by test one, then I do
yeah,
apply some kind of a checks kind of a thing. Okay. For
yeah,
test two or something. Okay. So how do we that kind of a validations I want to check and return it, like maybe
yeah.
discounts
So
or
in that
something,
case,
right?
let's take the same example. Go to the data table there in the
Mm-hmm.
previous tab. So go to our open, yeah, search for our data table, op SSQL options. It may not be meaningful, but we'll use the same data table instead of creating a new one. So
Mm-hmm.
let's ignore these options. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
go to the schema, click on plus. First one is username.
Okay.
Username.
Okay.
Yeah, one more
I'll,
column.
I'll, I'll use all this. Okay.
Uh, Role or designation, whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to the data tab.
Save.
Yeah. So let's put here whatever the names, Karthik, Anil, whatever the names, and role as well, manager, senior manager, president, or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's deploy this. Once it is deployed, we will be able to access this.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I can
Let's get
go
back
and
to our.
edit this data also.
Yeah. If you want, you can edit.
Okay.
This will, as this column options is tied to your single select pick list, you will see the change there in the output. Right now, so
Mm.
far the options are test one, test two, test three, right? So we are seeing
Mm.
these options in that single select pick list drop down. If you change it to A1, A2, B3, so you will see that options in the layout. Whenever you click on that single select pick list drop down, you will see the new
Mm.
options there.
Got it.
Yeah.
So deployment is
So
over.
yeah, let's get back to our library function. So here, what we will do is, as I told you, this line number one BMQL function is returning a record set, right? So
Mm.
you can instead of print, what you can do is remove the print in the line number one. there, write users record set, some variable in the line number 1, users record set. Yeah, in the while writing a variable name, you can put each word starts with capital letter, like camel case. Record set R capital. The first letter will be small. That's how we
Yeah.
follow. First letter is small. From the second word, it's capital. Record set R capital. Yeah, that's fine.
Set is also kept.
Equals,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, equals to record set equals to, yeah. So now, whatever this BMQL function is there, it is returning some
Hmm.
record set, right? That record set will be stored in this variable.
Hmm.
Now, as we want to access this data in the data table, so we need the help of this record set and we need to loop on this. To do the
Hmm.
loop, we need something called for loop here. So in the next line, after first line, you can write for. For is the keyword.
Hmm.
Each, you can say each record. This is our custom. No, each record is a variable. We shouldn't keep
Hmm.
spaces and make sure to use camel case. Each record, yeah, in space in
Hmm.
space our record set variable name. Yeah, open flower bracket and close flower bracket. Enter, enter, close flower bracket. Yeah,
Like
one more
this.
enter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, now we are looping on the record set what we fetch from the BMQL function. Okay. Here
Hmm.
in the third line, we can write print
Hmm.
get. Get is a function. This loop, whatever the loop there in the for loop, so this loop will iterate on your record set. And if, for example, if your record set is having three records, three rows,
Hmm.
it will
Hmm.
loop on each row and it will give
Three.
the respective data. If you want to access the data in your record set, how to use, there is a function called get. That function will have two
Hmm.
parameters. Get, open bracket, each record. Each record is our temporary variable in our line number 2. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
comma. So now you are looping on each record and you are able to access each record value in the line number 3. But in each record, what you want, which column you want, that we need to mention. In double quotations,
Hmm.
put user, username, sorry. Our column name is username, right? Yeah. And before this, we should tweak our BMQL condition. We should put star there. It's only options there in the BMQL function. Yeah, put star because we want each column, right? Every column, right? That's why. Remove that LV options and all. We don't want it. Yeah. Select star from our data table name. Yeah. So now close this bracket, line number 3, semicolon. Yeah. Now let's run it. So you're getting each user.
Hmm.
Similarly, copy the third line and print roles as well. Role or whatever the column name we kept, designation or whatever. Yeah. So this is how you can access your record data by looping on this
Oh.
record set. You can, if you want username column, you can fetch like this. If you want role column, you can fetch like this. Options column, you can fetch like this. So once we are
Hmm.
getting this each value in this iteration, now you can do comparison here. For example, in the after third line, as you know this username, you can check if this user equals to manager or if role equals to manager, then return that like that. For example, we have users and roles, right? For example,
Hmm.
our intention is to return director name at the end of this logic. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
So how we'll write after fourth line, put one print, put one if condition. If in the back in the brackets, if get, you can copy that each record role and all. Yeah. Second get. Yeah. Second get. Okay, yeah, you can change the name, anything. Fine. Yeah, replace it. Equals to equals. So how we compare? Comparison operator is equals to equals to. Yeah, equals to what role we are looking for, director or manager, anything. Yeah. Now in the new line, put that open bracket. Yeah, after if. Yeah. Director in double quotations. Whenever we are writing a string, we need to keep it in double quotations. Yeah. New line.
Mm.
Uh, Wait, why we have two open close brackets? Remove one, line number 6.
Mm.
Yeah. So here you can write return, copy that line number 3, get each record username. Yeah. Paste it after return space. Yeah. Now you can run. Oh, wait. Calm down. We missed some syntax.
Yeah, speaking.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, audible.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. Let's go back.
So, yeah,
Did okay? Come to the script. There is some
uh,
error. We missed some syntax.
here,
Return.
okay, this,
Okay. Okay. We need to close that for loop. That is the for
ah,
loop related. Yeah. Put it after seventh line.
the for loop one, right?
Put
This is okay.
yeah. Yeah. Now run.
Yeah.
Remove that print statements 3, 4. We don't need
How can I comment? Comment is like this, huh?
double. Yeah. No. Slashes. The other slash other side.
Forward
Yeah.
slash.
Yeah. So now you can see
Slash.
return Suresh. Your director is Suresh.
Okay, but why hello is not printed?
Yeah, because your line number 6 return statement got executed. If one return statement is executed, it comes out of the script.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now after the if, see, this return is after the if, right? Okay, correct. Once the return state is executed, the cursor will come out of the function. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. This is how, according to our use cases, we use BMQL query and access the
Hmm.
data tables.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that way, like, see here, we did a comparison. We got the data from the database, and comparison is
Yeah.
done. Then action, yeah. So accordingly, action can be done. I think maybe if I see
Yes.
some code, piece of code, then probably I'll understand like how the coding is done.
Yeah.
So now I think basic for if is there, I think we can manage everything. So do
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
any string function like if converting text to number, number to text, so
Yeah,
kind of a thing?
lot of functions are there. As I told you, like around 200 functions are there. So in your free time, you can go through above function wizard. So you can see all the functions, list of functions,
Okay, I'll do
string
that.
related
Yeah.
functions, array related functions, JSON related functions, function wizard.
Mhm. Okay. So you guys use JSON mostly or not?
Yeah, yeah, we
Depends.
use JSON, arrays, dictionaries, strings.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
To keep. Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
yeah. So
Uh,
that's about data tables and BMQL queries, HTML attribute, SSPL, and how to link our data table to SSPL and all.
hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, let's try to cover some other areas in our next classes. And if possible,
Yeah.
you try to take examples on arrays. Try it. If you don't find it, that's fine. Let's cover them as well.
Sure, I'll do
Array
that.
related rules. Yeah.
Yeah, post lunch I'll get some time. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Sure, Karthik. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good for